Welcome back to the Angry Man Podcast with Jason and Greg. So, Jay, dominant performance by Anthony Joshua. So dominant that you would wonder why they would ever put a guy that has never had a real professional fight in a boxing ring. Wow. First and foremost, I want to start off by giving a special shout out to our good friend to the channel, Band Up, who swore us up and down that this guy would beat anybody. But I mean, Jason, after the first round, it became evident that, I was telling you and I were on the phone. I was telling you that, wow, Francis looked extremely slow versus AJ. And you said he is slow. And as the rounds progressed, I told you, I said, man, AJ just tried to throw a counter right hand. And I'm like, man, he lucky that he didn't catch him with that. You recall when I said that? He just threw a counter right hand. Boy, if he would have caught him with that, he would have been gone. And then AJ caught him with the straight right. Even prior to that, you were talking about why is he switching to southpaw, and you were complaining about his hands being wide open like that. He keeps his hands so wide apart. And I think that's probably from his days with in the UFC and not really being in the ring with somebody who can punch like that. AJ punched right through his guard initially, dropped him, then hit him with that counter right that I was telling you. I was like, wow. And then got him out of there with a straight right again, put him night. Francis Ngannou was not trained to deal with somebody that could actually counter his punches. And he had been wide open a lot. He was wide open a lot against Tyson Fury. It's just that Tyson, I don't know what it was that was currently going on with Tyson Fury during that particular fight, but he just didn't have it. And man, to be quite honest with you, it was quite dangerous for Francis Ngannou to be in the ring with a seasoned, trained professional fighter. It showed. There is no situation in reality where a trained boxer who's really taking it seriously, where he's going to lose to an MMA fighter in a boxing match because he is a striker. And it showed tonight. Now, this wasn't impressive, a lot of people thought AJ was gonna lose, but just because AJ is always proven to be chinny. But this wasn't impressive. I'm not gonna say that this was impressive, but it was exciting to see how Francis Ngannou got knocked out. He does have a name, and quite frankly, that does give you and I an opportunity to pick at Band Up as much as possible over the next several weeks. So I certainly want to make sure that Band Up calls in to our live show 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Sunday, and everybody else is welcome to call in as well. But Jay, what are your thoughts on this fight and the performance of Francis Ngannou as well as AJ and his knockout?
I mean, they got paid. They definitely got paid for. AJ got paid for less than 6 minutes of work. I wish I could get that type of hourly wage. God dang. But remember when we were talking when they got in the ring, I was like, damn, they don't look, you even said it like at the beginning, like, man, Francis like he might be a little nervous. And I was like, he don't even look ready. He looked like they didn't really warm up in the back, or anything. Mm-hmm. And that was the first thing I noticed. I'm like, he's holding his hands like a more of like you talked about, like a MMA. Why? Like that's what he's doing when he fought the UFC. He was like this, and he's doing like that. I'm like, you're just all this right in the snot box. And then that's what happened. All 3 times he caught straight in the snot box. All 3 punches that put him on his butt and put him out. And the last 2 shots though, I was worried not just because of him being caught. I was also worried about his knee. I don't know if it was right knee or his left knee, but he had ACL surgery. And the way that knee went like that, I was like, oh shoot. I thought that might be something else as well. So
knees.
Luckily he get knocked out. I definitely know about ACLs because I've torn both of mine. I had both of them replaced, so. I know about that, so I was concerned about that. But I also know once you get knocked out like that, your body goes limp, so you're less likely to have like a tear on that and something like that. So that's the only good thing about, I guess, him getting dropped like he did. But man, it was more. I liked the way you framed it. It wasn't impressive. It was exciting, because he did what he was supposed to do as a boxer versus an MMA fighter, and just like it would be the reverse if a boxer went to the MMA, went to the octagon. No professional fights over there neither. Just hopped in there with a top level guy or fighter, So you expect that to happen, So I mean, Tyson Fury was a different type of fight because Tyson was in there. I don't know what he was thinking, but I think after he felt his power, Tyson was like, I don't want to deal with that. I'm just going to try to stay on it. I'll just get him tired. This time, AJ was about business. I thought AJ was going to win the fight anyway. I thought he was going to win by a UD. I thought AJ was going to just outbox him, and just play it safe. But I give AJ credit just for, just going and taking care of business, because he knows he had to win this fight here to get a big fight against the winner of Usyk and Tyson Fury later this year. So that's the setup. I would have much rather, though, this had been Wilder and AJ. That's the fight I would have rather see, but we know what happened in December. Wilder didn't beat Parker. Parker beat him, then Parker ended up beating Big Zane as well today. But hell of a knockout for AJ. He did what he was supposed to do, though.
No, he did exactly what he was supposed to do. And like I said, exciting, not necessarily impressive. And he certainly had to win this fight. I mean, this would have been a situation where if he didn't win this fight, I mean, quite frankly, his career would be over. Wouldn't you think? When you think his career would be over? Yeah. So, I personally,
you won't be able to bounce back from that. A guy that has only one professional fight, you lose to him, you're going to be done. You're going to definitely be done. And not only that, it would have made boxing look like, dang, these MMA guys just really just come in here and just hop in with no real training and experience specifically for boxing, just beat top-notch guys, So, I mean, the fight with Tyson Fury was like some smoke and mirrors till he fought someone that had, boxing skill as well, but also power. Direct power. AJ always carried power. We know that from his prior fights on there. So I mean, AJ should feel good about this to get back into training. I don't know if he's going to stay with Davison or going to go back to DJ, but right now he's had 2 fights with Davison. They've been pretty decent so far, so he should stay where he's at, I believe, as well.
I think that's what's going to end up happening, Jason. I don't foresee him going back over to DJ. I think he's going to stay exactly where he is. We'll see what ends up being next for him. I mean, he's gotten 2 pretty good paydays for opponents that weren't all that great. So good management by him. But, I mean, clearly this was the right fight for him now, because I'm pretty sure they got a massive payday over there for a guy that was essentially an MMA fighter. So he should also give a big kudos to Tyson Fury for giving him the opportunity to make $50 million by making this guy look impressive in a fight that he shouldn't have looked impressive in. So it is what it is. I was really scared for Ngannou. You made the comment, but that last punch when he landed, dude, my first comment was, man, he might be dead, Jason. That's just the way it looked when he like, man, that was scary, man. So this is something that they shouldn't do anymore, specifically with heavyweights, and especially with heavyweights. Do not put these guys in the ring with these guys, man. These guys are trained professionals. You could see it with the counterpunching that AJ was willing to do with this guy, because he knew it wasn't
fast like that.
No, he's not. But the counters were there for him, and he kept throwing them. And like I told you, as soon as I saw him throw that first, I was like, "Oh my God!" If he would have caught Ngannou with that, he would have knocked him out. It would have been over. And sure enough, he hit it. So it is what it is. You guys
like this.
Exactly. You guys tell us what you think in the comment section in regards to this particular fight. What's next for AJ? Were you impressed with AJ's performance, or was this just another performance that you would expect from someone who's a boxer going against an MMA fighter? Don't forget to hate, like, comment, and subscribe. This is the Angry Man Podcast. Peace.
Peace.
You're screwed, band up.